The vast expanse of our planet is predominantly covered by the world's oceans, spanning an impressive 71% of the Earth's surface. This geographical reality has given rise to the axiom that control over the sea translates to dominion over global commerce. Although the assertion, attributed to the famous Corsair Walter Raleigh, may carry a touch of exaggeration, it undeniably captures a fundamental truth. Ownership of the sea equates to command over the Earth's riches. In the intricate landscape of modern warfare, a powerful navy is a prerequisite for sea dominance, with submarines emerging as the linchpin of naval strength. The silent prowess of submarine fleets lies in their ability to stealthily maneuver into strategic positions, execute precise strikes, and seamlessly vanish from the enemy's detection. In this discourse, we turn our focus to the United States and its unparalleled submarine fleet, presenting a compelling argument that establishes the nation as the undisputed ruler of the seas in the 21st century. A departure from the historical moniker bestowed upon England as the ruler of the seas in the 19th century, the contemporary narrative unequivocally designates the United States as the supreme power over the oceans. Through a brief exploration of these maritime dynamics, we gain insights into the critical role submarines play in asserting dominance and securing a nation's position as the unrivaled ruler of the seas. The Seawolf Class. In the covert realm of naval warfare during the early 1980s, the United States Navy set out to redefine its undersea dominance with the creation of the Seawolf Class submarine. Positioned as the pinnacle of naval technology, it was a response to secret research that reluctantly led the Pentagon to acknowledge the superior capabilities of the Russian Akula-class submarine over the existing Los Angeles class. The genesis of the Seawolf-class submarines began on October 25, 1989, when the keel for the first vessel, SSN-21 Seawolf, was laid down. This marked the inception of the fourth generation of attack submarines, designed to be the largest, fastest, and quietest in the naval arsenal. By July 19, 1997, SSN-21 Seawolf became the vanguard of this new era, being officially commissioned into the U.S. Navy. The Seawolf class comprises three formidable vessels, with SSN-21 Seawolf being accompanied by SSN-22 Connecticut and SSN-23 Jimmy Carter. Each submarine was meticulously crafted to embody the epitome of undersea prowess, equipped with cutting-edge technology to maintain its status as the apex predator of the deep. One of the remarkable features of the Seawolf class is its armament. SSN-21 Seawolf is armed with 50 heavy 533mm caliber Mark 48 torpedoes, showcasing its offensive capabilities. Additionally, the arsenal includes Harpoon anti-ship missiles, further solidifying the Seawolf's versatility in different naval scenarios. The dimensions of the Seawolf-class submarines are a testament to their engineering excellence. SSN-21 Seawolf boasts a length of 107.6 meters, while SSN-23 Jimmy Carter extends further to 138 meters. The greatest width, crucial for underwater maneuverability, measures 12.2 meters. The underwater displacement of SSN-21 Seawolf is an impressive 9,037 tons, and for the specialized SSN-23 Jimmy Carter, it reaches a staggering 12,800 tons. The Seawolf-class submarines represent a critical juncture in naval history, a response to the evolving dynamics of undersea warfare. As the United States sought to regain its technological edge, the Seawolf class emerged as a symbol of innovation and supremacy, establishing itself as the best nuclear submarine in the U.S. Navy during a pivotal era in military history. USS Jimmy Carter. The last SSN-23, Jimmy Carter differs significantly in dimensions from other Seawolf-class submarines. It is equipped with an additional compartment that allows it to carry unconventional loads. This compartment facilitates the launch and subsequent return of both wired and autonomous descent devices, as well as underwater combat swimmers. Additionally, The Jimmy Carter can be equipped with a special communications mast and communication system to meet the high data transfer requirements of network-centric warfare. The Seawolf Class submarines, including the Jimmy Carter, have a hull made of high-strength steel HY100, enabling them to reach a maximum depth of immersion up to 600 meters or 1970 feet. The combat deckhouse is of a reinforced design, specifically for operations in Arctic ice, where Soviet ballistic missile submarines were suspected to be hiding. The ship's S-6W-type water reactor gives the Seawolf an extraordinary top speed of 35 knots or 65 km/h. According to the Pentagon, Russian subs could no longer escape from the American hunter. One of the most impressive features of the Seawolf submarine is its high acoustic stealth. The noise level of the Seawolf is an order of magnitude less than that of the Los Angeles class, with a background ocean noise average of 90 dB. To achieve these figures, a special sound-absorbing coating is used, and the traditional propeller is replaced with water jet propulsion, providing acoustic stealth even when traveling at high speeds. The Seawolf's acoustic capabilities are enhanced by a huge spherical hydroacoustic array of 7.3 meters or 24 feet in diameter in the bow of the submarine, supplemented by broadband aperture side antennas and tow TB-16D and TB-29 antennas. The data from these antennas are transmitted to the BSY-2 combat system, capable of simultaneously engaging multiple targets with Mark 48 torpedoes, making the Seawolf the most advanced U.S. hunter submarine. However, the cost of such sophistication comes at a high price. The Seawolf submarine is almost $5 billion, 3 times more expensive than the Los Angeles class submarines. Despite its excellence, the Pentagon considered it too expensive, leading to the construction of only 3 out of the planned 29 boats. In lieu of the Seawolf, the U.S. Navy opted to create a more cost-effective version, the Virginia-class submarine. The Virginia-class is a multi-purpose nuclear submarine of the 4th generation designed to fight submarines at depth and operate in the coastal zone. It features standard armament and equipment, as well as uninhabited submersibles, an airlock for divers, and a deck mount for a container or ultra-small submarine. The absence of a traditional periscope is compensated by a multifunctional telescopic mast with a TV camera transmitting images to the central station monitor via a fiber optic cable. Virginia's armament includes 26 torpedoes launched from 4 torpedo tubes and 12 launchers for Tomahawk cruise missiles. The submarine can dive to depths of up to 500 meters or 1640 feet and reach an underwater speed of 34 knots. Despite its advantages in additional equipment and multifunctionality, the Virginia-class has a notable disadvantage: a rather noisy propeller. Since the introduction of SSN 774 Virginia in 2004, the U.S. Navy has received 21 boats in 4 series. The last of these, SSN 794 Montana, was delivered in June 2022, and more are undergoing trials or in various stages of construction. A total of 48 submarines are planned, 34 of which have already been ordered and are scheduled to be commissioned by 2030, with an average cost of $2.5 billion per submarine. This large fleet of Virginia-class submarines, led by the 3 real Seawolves, is expected to be a formidable force, capable of tearing up any underwater prey, including Russian Boris Yeni, and dolphins armed with intercontinental missiles designed with the sole purpose of destroying America. The Ohio Class. The Ohio-class submarines, considered doomsday weapons, possess the capability to obliterate the world within a mere 30 minutes, disrupting the entire history of mankind. These submarines belonging to the Ohio type represent a series of 3rd-generation American strategic nuclear-powered submarines, commissioned from 1981 to 1997. Since 2002, they have been the sole missile carriers serving in the U.S. Navy. Engaged in constant combat patrol, they allocate 60% of their time navigating the vast expanses of the sea. This formidable series comprises 18 submarines, with 14 of them equipped to carry 20 Trident II D5 intercontinental ballistic missiles. These missiles boast a target range of 7,800 km or 4,150 miles, each carrying 8 thermonuclear warheads with a substantial yield of 475 kilotons of TNT. Additionally, 4 submarines within the series serve as cruise missile carriers. As of 2016, 9 Ohio-class submarines are deployed in the Pacific, while another 5 operate in the Atlantic. Measuring an impressive 17.7 meters, 560 feet, in length and displacing 18,150 tons, these submarines feature a single nuclear reactor, a double-circuit pressurized water reactor type S8G developed by General Electric. Compared to its predecessor, this model boasts a doubled resource, with the core containing highly enriched uranium-235, sufficient for approximately 100 million hours of active operation. This translates to a full-range sailing capability of 280,000 miles or 450,000 kilometers, extending to 800,000 miles or 1,300,000 kilometers in economy mode. Despite their aging status, these third-generation nuclear submarines can function without reactor core recharging for up to 30 years, and with one recharging, their lifespan extends to 42 to 44 years. Impressively, these missile carriers can achieve speeds underwater exceeding 25 knots, 46 kilometers per hour, or 29 miles per hour. The national interest authors assert that a single Ohio-class submarine is capable of decimating 288 targets, each the size of a city, in just half an hour, effectively erasing them from the face of the Earth. However, it is evident from the description that this particular type of missile carrier, currently in service with the U.S. Navy, is obsolete. Having been in production for over 40 years, the Ohio class, being a third-generation nuclear submarine, is surpassed by the fourth-generation missile carriers already active in the Russian fleet. To address this technological gap, the Columbia-class submarine is currently in the design stage. The lead ship of this project, USS District of Columbia SSBN 8226, was initiated on June 4, 2022, and is slated for commissioning in 2031. The Columbia-class aims to rectify the existing imbalance by introducing a new generation of submarines equipped with advanced capabilities, ushering in a new era of naval warfare for the United States. The Columbia-class. The project for the Columbia-class submarines is under the design purview of the U.S. Electric Boat Shipyard, working in collaboration with Newport News Shipbuilding. The ambitious plan outlines the construction of a total of 12 submarines, each equipped with a formidable arsenal, comprising 16 missile silos housing Trident II D5LE missiles. In terms of size and capability, the Columbia-class submarines are envisioned to be on par with their Ohio-class counterparts. These state-of-the-art submarines are expected to measure approximately 170 meters in length, equivalent to 555 feet, with a substantial hull diameter of 13 meters or 42.6 feet. The strategic design of the Columbia-class submarines is aimed at maintaining a significant presence and impact, much like the Ohio-class submarines they aim to succeed. One notable feature of the Columbia-class submarines is the incorporation of a nuclear reactor engineered to operate for an impressive 42 years without the need for reloading. This extended lifespan is a marked improvement compared to their predecessors, emphasizing enhanced operational efficiency and reduced downtime. Over the entire service life of each Columbia-class submarine, it is envisaged that they will embark on a total of 124 patrols. This forward-looking project represents a significant leap forward in naval capabilities, promising advanced technology and sustained operational effectiveness. The Columbia-class submarines are poised to play a crucial role in the future defense strategies of the United States, embodying a new era of maritime power and security. As they take on the mantle from the aging Ohio-class submarines, these vessels are anticipated to uphold and advance the nation's prowess in underwater warfare, ensuring a formidable and resilient naval presence for decades to come. Strategic missile might. As of the current strategic landscape, the United States maintains a formidable fleet of 14 strategic missile carriers actively engaged in combat duty. These carriers collectively house a staggering arsenal of 280 missiles, each armed with warheads, totaling an impressive 20,240 warheads. The cumulative destructive force is measured at a formidable 1.64 million kilotons in TNT equivalent. Contrastingly, the Russian naval presence is distributed across the Pacific, Arctic, and Atlantic Oceans, featuring 4 Corsair Class submarines, each equipped with 16 Bulava missiles. These missiles possess a maximum range of 9,300 kilometers or 5,800 miles, carrying between 6 to 10 warheads, each with yields ranging from 100 to 150 kilotons. Additionally, the Russian fleet boasts 7 Dolphin-class submarines, armed with 16 R-29RM missiles each, capable of reaching a maximum range of 8,300 kilometers or 5,050 miles. The warheads on these missiles number 10, each with a yield of 100 kilotons. Furthermore, the Russian naval arsenal includes 3 Squid-class submarines armed with 16 R-29RM missiles. The total number of missiles on board these vessels amounts to 208, with the cumulative number of warheads reaching up to 280 units. Despite this substantial firepower, the total TNT equivalent of the Russian arsenal stands at 28,000 kilotons. Notably, this figure is nearly 5 times less than the total salvo firepower of the United States. Submarine showdown. In the realm of naval supremacy, the United States and Russia engage in a high-stakes game of cat and mouse beneath the waves. Russia deploys a formidable fleet consisting of 27 multi-purpose nuclear submarines from the Shuka and Barracuda classes. These submarines are purposefully designed to track and hunt American missile carriers, reflecting Russia's commitment to asserting its maritime influence on the global stage. The Shuka and Barracuda classes symbolize Russia's technological prowess and strategic focus on countering the naval capabilities of its adversaries, particularly the United States. On the other side of the strategic chessboard, the United States employs a robust fleet to not only defend against potential threats, but also to actively seek out and neutralize Russian missile carriers. The U.S. Navy boasts 28 Los Angeles-class nuclear submarines and 21 Virginia-class boats, supported by 2 Seawolf Class submarines at the forefront. These submarines represent the cutting edge of American naval technology, equipped with advanced systems for tracking, surveillance, and potential engagement. However, the U.S. Navy faced a setback with the SSN-22 Connecticut, a Seawolf Class submarine, which collided with a sandbar in the South China Sea in November 2021. This incident has rendered the submarine inoperable, and it is expected to remain out of commission until 2027. While unfortunate, this mishap highlights the inherent risks and challenges faced in maintaining a powerful and technologically advanced naval fleet. The incident with the SSN-22 Connecticut, though temporarily impacting the operational readiness of the U.S. Navy, does not diminish the overarching strategy of actively seeking out and countering Russian missile carriers. Oceans of power. The United States stands as a dominant force in the maritime domain with a formidable fleet comprising 51 nuclear-powered attack submarines. These figures unequivocally underscore the nation's historical, current, and foreseeable prowess in controlling the world's oceans. The strategic significance of this naval superiority extends beyond mere military might, as it inherently translates to a level of global influence that allows the U.S. to assert control over the entire planet. This undeniable reality sends a clear message to nations like Russia, China, and Iran, urging them to exercise greater restraint in their maritime endeavors. The overwhelming naval capabilities of the United States serve as a deterrent and a reminder of its ability to project power across the seas. The control of the world's oceans is not just a military advantage, but also a diplomatic and geopolitical one, positioning the U.S. as a key player in shaping the course of international affairs. As we conclude our exploration of America's best nuclear submarines, it becomes evident that these technological marvels not only symbolize military strength, but also embody the broader narrative of global influence. The strategic imperative for other nations is to navigate international waters with a keen awareness of the predominant maritime force. The story of America's nuclear submarines is a testament to the nation's commitment to maintaining unrivaled control over the seas and, consequently, influencing the course of world events.